Shalom, shalom. I had to start the camera off because the brother just walked up to me and he asked me, what you got going on over here? Oh, I said, I'm talking about how the white man is the devil and stuff like that. He's like, people don't want to hear that. I was like, fuck him. He was surprised that I said that. Don't tell them out there they want to hear it. It's not for them. It's for the hopefully elect, man. People tell them about your feelings. It's all about the hopeful elect. In the minute of the Lord, seeking salvation for Yahweh Shah. That's it. We looking for salvation, man. Nobody want to be out here dying the heathen death. That's about it. He said they don't want to hear that. I was like, fuck them. That's on them. Shit. I'm not here for them. That's why I had to start the camera off early, just in case I get another Jake. Go. Let me put this over here. This is for the hopeful elect, man. That's it. I'm not here for your motherfucking entertainment. You thought this was a photo shoot. Nope. I'm seeking salvation, bro. Hopefully, I will get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for a nigga's entertainment. This is not no motherfucking photo shoot. Slot, forgive me for my French. Oh. But first and foremost, I'd like to give praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakah Kadash. Double honors to my apostles, elders, and teachers at Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to the brothers that's out there trying to get some salvation from Yahweh Shai, that believes in Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the hopefully elect sisters that's out there. Shalom. I'm about to get into the scripture right here. What's that scripture? Would he say people don't want to hear that? Let me get that real quick. Let me get this. Feel like a shiesty ass nigga too. This is Ezekiel 3 and 11. Let me start at, let me go up one. Let me go up one. Ezekiel 3, verse 10 down to 11. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thy heart, meaning your mind, which is your spirit in your pineal gland. And hear with thy ears, meaning understanding what the Most High is saying. And go, get thee to them of the captivity. That's which is my people. That's in captivity right now, who think they're not in captivity. They think they free as a bird, which is a goddamn lie. What you need a social security card for, or a birth certificate? Why do you need a license to drive? And why do you need a passport to leave the country? Nobody need back in the ancient days, they didn't need no passport to leave the country. They just left and shit. When they get to another country, then the people in that country scope pay their ass like, who the fuck is you? It was like, I'm here for some fruit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, we're gonna quarantine your ass for 40 days and make sure your ass don't bring nothing here. That's what quarantine means. It means 40 days. They'll quarantine your ass for 40 days and see if anything pops up on your skin. That's what you got. Quad runners. That's a 4-wheel vehicle. What else? A quadcycle is a 4-wheel bicycle. What else? Just quad. Quad means 4. Quadruple. So quadruple is what? 4 times 3? Something like that. Matter of fact, let me get that. Quad. Druple. It means consisting of 4 parts or elements. If you don't believe me, here it is. Here it is. I'm coming out here with the truth, man. That's what quarantine means. You're gonna keep your ass for 40 days. Let me get it. I'll get it for you too. That's what they're supposed to do with people in these other countries that come here with the mpox. Become a pastor too. Become a pastor. Sluck you. What you got going over there, brother? Oh, the scriptures talking about this man is the devil. Here we go. Let's get the meaning of quarantine. And he limping. And like he got that pork limp. Yeah, I'll show you. How can I spin this around? How can I swing this around? Oh, I can't. Slock you. Pastor Pork Chop like he been eating those pork chops for too damn long. But I'm gonna get the definition of quarantine. It says a state, period, or place of isolation in which people or animals that may have been exposed to infections, disease, or place like you. But let's get the etymology of it. Let me get this. Yeah, they're supposed to keep your ass in a secluded area for 40 days. And if you come out of that 40-day period alive, that means you don't have anything. There's no virus gonna sit upon your ass for 40 days. But you know the devil, he tweaks shit and makes sure your ass keep it all year long. Like that injection they was giving people. Whoever took that shit, you stupid. You stupid. You took that shit. I know some of you brothers that's in the truth took that shit. I don't know for a fact, but I'm like I said, you can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. That's all I'm saying. Here it is. Yep, quarantine. It says, period, a ship suspected of carrying contagious disease and is kept in isolation for 40. There it is, 40 days, space of 40 days. That's how they supposed to, if you go to another country, you're supposed to keep your ass in isolation for 40 days. Like if a so-called African come to America, he's supposed to be in isolation for 40 days. That's how they supposed to do it, man. You're just not supposed to come here, get off the plane, and do what the fuck you want to do in another person's country. That's what they should have been doing to these devils that went to Africa. They're like, oh, they should have go pay them fools like, hold up, Bill Gates. We're gonna quarantine your ass. We're gonna search your bags and see what the fuck you got in there before you come into our country. That's what they should have did to Bill Gates. Now we got they don't call it the gorilla pox. They call it the mpox. I don't want to say the other word because you know that other word is kind of is equated to the fairy people that was going up in each other's what you call it, colons, the colon cleansing people. That's what that was equated to. So you're supposed to quarantine people for 40 days. You just can't let them in your country, man. That's about it. But I'm gonna get into this session today is about the curses, man. I'm gonna get into the curses. I'm gonna go into Deuteronomy 28, man. That's why we catching hell right now, and these devils know it. Like a brother had put out a post yesterday about what's his name, Malcolm X. He said you go to the Chinese neighborhood, you don't see no black stores in the Chinese neighborhood. You go to the white neighborhood, you don't see no black stores in the white neighborhood. You go to anybody's neighborhood that's not a black person neighborhood, but you go to a black neighborhood, they all got these stores in your neighborhood. And that means you curse the hell up. Because who owned this building? Who owned this building? You think Magic Johnson owned this building? I don't think so. You think Shaq owned anything out here? Shaq, I'm talking about Shaq, the ball player that's sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars. You think he owned anything out here? When would you think, if I had $500 million, I would own buildings, man. I would own buildings, but that's them not allowing those people to own shit. That's why I'm going through the curses, man. Them super rich jakes is limited to owning things, man. They're not supposed to help their own people out, but it's just the Lord doing that, man. The Lord controls all this, man. Even the smallest things, like he said, let me get that. Let me get that. The Lord controls everything. I think it's in Galatians. Or it might be, I know it's in the New Testament. Fucking flies. Oh, let me light an incense, man. Let me light one of these incense. Just keep the flies away. This is peppermint incense right here. They don't like the smell. You wonder how the ancient people kept the flies out your house. See, them people knew the oils, the incense, the oils, how to keep it around your house, and it's like an invisible barrier at your door and your windows. Because you can have your windows and doors open, and these incense or smells or oils keep them out, because they don't like the smell. Let's get this cracking. Let's get this going around here. For the scripture let you know the Lord creates good and evil. No, not good and evil, but he controls everything like a little bird. I don't know if I can find his the scripture, but he said if a little baby bird fall out the nest and hit the ground, or the Heavenly Father ordained it. He ordained that bird to fall on the ground and be eaten up by the creatures. He feed everything, man. Animals on the ground is probably starving, so he's like, oh, here, take this bird. Like that forest fire in that drought in California. The drought was so bad, I guess the spirit of the animals and trees was crying out, because I think it was last year, The Most High made it rain for a couple of days and filled that lake back up. The Most High does everything, man. And he's doing this stuff right now. He's making sure you Negroes gotta you gotta get your colon cleansed just to make it in this society. That's why it's better just to have a 9 to 5 and call it a day. Nothing you can do about it. And you want to stay under the Most High's destruction radar. You don't want to play around. Just do the work and go home. That's about it. Do the work, go home, and pray. Matter of fact, yeah, pray. Do the work, go home and pray. That's it. And keep the law best as you can. Control the things you can control. Matter of fact, that's about it. I'm gonna start at 15. We already know about Deuteronomy 28:1, but I'm gonna start at 15. And right here it says Deuteronomy 28:15. It says curses and disobeying the Most High. You see it right there. And who did that? We did, man. That's why we in the position we in right now. A king shouldn't be fucking talking right in front of some shit like this. I'm supposed to be in my castle right now, bringing back the children of Israel right now, especially this early in the morning. I'm supposed to bring back my people right now. I'm supposed to visit all my wives, do my little rounds, and make sure I got some children coming through, so I can be fruitful. That's what kings are supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? No. This shit, man. This shit is pitiful. This place is pitiful, man. But you know, we got Jake that loves this place, so that's on you, bro. This is Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, thy power to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day, today, even today, tomorrow, even yesterday. He required your ass to do even that yesterday. Every day. As soon as you wake up, you got to be thinking about the Most High daily, 24 hours a day, man. Every second, man. His name should be not nowhere out your thoughts. It should be in your thoughts 24 hours a day. That'll keep you on the right path. Because you know he's tearing it up out here, man. And these Jake women is getting twisted up. I got a new name for them. I don't think I'm gonna come with it now, because I'm gonna make a video. I got a new name for them now. I'm gonna just make a video of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a new album coming out. I got a new name for the Jake woman, and he loved to be called a goddess too. So I got a name for you women, Jake women, since you love to be a goddess. You know what I'm saying? We start at 15 again, 28:15, Deuteronomy. But it shall come to pass that thou will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, thy power to observe, to do all his commandments and all his statutes, which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And what overtook us? These devils. They took us down. They took us down and they got us living foul. Now they talking about putting these what you call it, those them fast food restaurants. They talking about adding insects into the food to beef up the beef patties. What kind of madness is that, man? What kind of madness is that? And the government approved of it. I can see if they was using crickets and grasshoppers, because those are lawful creeping crawling things that you can't eat. But other than that, I don't eat that. I don't eat crickets and grasshoppers. You know what I'm saying? It's not accustomed to me to eat that in this world. And there's a hussy right there. 16, cursed shall be Cursed shall thou be in the city. Yeah, we're in the city right now. You see the hussy, the chocolate woman. You know what she's doing out there. Got a little skirt on. I was out here one morning. You can see the Northern Kingdom women out here. No underwear, pulling up her skirt so I can see what she's working with. Just folly and nasty, man. Cursed be in the city. And while she out here working, she's supposed to be at home cooking for her husband. That's why the Lord says he didn't want the man divorcing his wife. And the Lord, I see why he didn't want us divorcing our wives. Because they'll be out here being prostitutes just to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to keep that woman forever. That's man's law. That's not the Most High's law. You got to write a bill of divorce because you got tired of the woman. No, he's supposed to keep that woman for the rest of her life. She's supposed to have a house. She's supposed to have her own house. She's supposed to retire in that house. You know what I'm saying? Even though she's old and you still about the same age as her, but you still got your stamina going. You still got to have a bunch of babies, but her plumbing is not working anymore. She was supposed to retire. You know what I'm saying? And taken care of. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind taking care of my women, as long as I got the money and as long as I can control them. If I could control my women, I would take care of them, man. As soon as they dial 911, you're out. That'd be in the contract. Get the hell out of here. 16, Deuteronomy 28 and 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Yeah, in the field meaning you ain't gonna have your if you have a farm, shit gonna die, man. My mother have a house right now. Her trees is dying. I said, just water this shit. Just water it. She said the nursery, Star Nursery said, I'm not supposed to put that much water on it. What? If you put plants on water, they grow. But you know, hey, that's the Most High putting it in my mother's spirit not to water those trees. That's why they shrivel up. They wither and dying. That's how some of these Israelite groups is like Sakari. They shrivel up and dying. Everybody leaving it, but they leave when they leave Sakari, they even more bugged out than they were with Sakari. Them dudes is bugged out, looking for fame, man. We know your name, bro. But so, it's all about Yahweh Yahweh Shah. That's it. You don't need to know my name, bro. It's not important. But if you ask me, I would tell you. My name is not important. 16, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Cursed shall thy basket in thy store. Yeah, you go to the store now, try to spend $20 in there. What you gonna get? Probably a loaf of bread and some deli meat. That's it. $20. $20 out the door. Some deli meat and a loaf of bread. That's it. Unless you're prepared to have sandwiches all week. Because you know, most of these brothers out here, they gotta have something more than sandwiches. Because one sandwich in the daytime and one sandwich at night, that's not gonna happen. Nah, man. That's how many slices of bread in there? That's not even gonna last. It's gonna last about two or 3 days. But eating sandwiches, come on, man. That's why it says, cursed shall be thy basket in thy store. Yeah, you spend $20, you ain't getting, especially if you got children. Now, I was talking about a person that's living alone. You can buy a loaf of bread and deli meat by yourself and survive off that by yourself. But you got children or family members, $20 not gonna get you nowhere. That loaf of bread and that deli meat is gone in that day. So you gotta spend at least about $100 a day to feed everybody. That's why it says, cursed shall be thy basket in thy store. The store is your pantry. You look in that pantry, you be like, damn, man. I can't even afford to stock up on this stuff. And Campbell's soup, that stuff is so defiled now. It's all modified, so you can't even put canned soups in there. And how they came up with the canned stuff is from during slavery. Slaves knew how to preserve their food, and they got that from us, man. These devils got everything from us. They took advantage of it. But when the Most High judged their ass, They have no excuses, man. And they would when they being judged, they go look at us like, wow. Please they gonna have that mercy look. Please have mercy on us, please. People like, the Most High gonna put that spirit on us. It was like, motherfucker, you shouldn't be talking to me right now. Matter of fact, where's my electrified whip at? That got my whip it's gonna be electrified and the tip of it's gonna be on fire. And I'm like, boy, oh boy, y'all gonna be working. I'm be like, wow. And that whip gonna have a spirit on it. It's gonna look like it's small. It's gonna look like this big, but it's got that spirit on it. That when I flip it, it's gonna stretch out at least a mile away with the fiery tip on it, and it's gonna like bow, tear their ass up. You Idumeans got it coming. All these curses too. All these curses that hit us, it's gonna hit you too. It's gonna be cursed. Let me see, Deuteronomy 28:16 or 17. It says, "Curse shall be thy basket in thy store." Yeah, you ain't gonna have nothing to eat. Only thing you gonna be eating is what we give you. It's gonna be lawful food, but it's not gonna be that much. We gonna give you enough just to give you a little energy. And if we see you in that hole eating babies, you gonna really be tortured. I don't want to keep saying them words, but you gonna be tortured, man. We ain't gonna delete your ass off the top. You know what I'm saying? If we do, we gonna bring you right back to that body. Then we gonna just get rid of your arms, and you just have to work with your feet, and somebody got to feed you. But we're gonna give you enough energy just to work that day. Yep. And you're gonna work. Death is gonna be a blessing in the kingdom for you. You gonna wish you was dead in the kingdom. That's gonna be a blessing. Bless me, sir, with death. Bless me, sir. That's how you're gonna be. Bless me, please, sir. Bless me with death. I'm gonna bless you with this whip. The fiery tip on it. It's gonna zap the hell out of your ass. It's gonna zap a leg off you. Then your wife got to sew your leg back on. And I'm gonna give the equipment. So you're gonna have the sewing material just to sew your leg back on. And it's gonna heal over time. Because you know the body is made to heal. So you're gonna be okay with the healing process. 18, curse shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. The fruit of your body is your babies. And look at them now. These jakes is out of control. They don't have no kind of, what's that word? It's a word for that. It's a word. What's that word, man? Well, they have no kind of self-control. It's just like, I can do what the hell I want to do until the police show up. After they just deleted the brother that looked like them. When the police could pull up, you know what I'm saying? After they deleted this dude that looked just like him. Like Nipsey Hussle said, he said when he was riding on another brother out there, he said he was looking for himself. He was looking for another Negro that looked like him. That means he said he was actually looking for himself out there on the streets. And that was a true statement. You actually, when you out there gang banging, you looking for yourself. The deleting. Yep, that's a true statement. And he says, and the fruit of thy land. You can't grow nothing here, man. Unless the ground is defiled. It's defiled with blood. What else? Yeah, it's defiled with blood. And what you gonna grow out of it? Nothing, man. You gotta use these devil's chemicals, these what's that word? Modified, genetically modified material, whatever it's called, seeds and stuff like that. You gotta use their stuff. It's supposed to be prone to all things of life, like bugs and stuff. Bugs don't want to eat it because it's not real. But they feeding you though. And what it says, the increase of thy kind and the flocks of thy sheep. I don't know no brothers that own any sheep. Do you? Nope. Nope. I had a friend out there in back in Palmdale. He lived in Lake LA. His father had a farm, but then he had no sheep. He had horses, ostriches. He had chickens. And that's about it. But he had no sheep. 19. Cursed shall be. It says, "Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shall be when thou goest out." Meaning, when your ass die, you go die with that curses, and when your ass come back in, you coming in with those same curses. That's about it. So don't think you go when you die early, thinking, "Oh, well, my debt is paid to the Most High." Nah, you go to the spirit world, and He go give you your judgment in there, and He go send you back to your mama's belly. And when you come out, the doctors go stick you with all kinds of shots, talking about we gotta cure you. That's why my cousin said he got hair growing on one side of his chest. These devils, they just doing devilish things. That's about it. So don't think death is easy. You go with Most High, you go.
We're going that way, no?
You're gonna what you call it? Death by pain. You go feel pain before you go. It's not like you're gonna go in your sleep. Nah. 20. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thine hand on to do, for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. That's what the Most High said. He said, curse your ass, man. 21. The Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, HaMashiach, shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee. Yeah, right now out there in Texas, what you call it? The chocolate women is running around with STDs. That's why I got a name for those goddesses right now. But I'm not going to mention their names. I don't want nobody stealing my stuff because I got to come out with that video.
So where we're supposed to go back to 7, then come around.
It says, the Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee until he have consumed thee from off the land whither thou goest to possess it. The Lord shall smite thee with the consumption and with a fever and with the inflammation, with the extreme burning, and with the sword. With the police got that sword. And with blasting and with mildew. Yeah, a lot of Jake living in these what you call it, these projects, and they got mildew all in their house, man. And they shall pursue thee until thou perish. And you can perish while you're still alive. That means you're suffering. 23. And thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron. The Lord shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust. From heaven it shall come down upon thee until thou be destroyed. Yeah, that when it rains right now, you know, when back in the day when it used to rain, your car used to be clean. Now when it rains, your car it got all kinds of filthy stuff on it now. You gotta go wash your car after it rains. What kind of shit is that? And it's raining that dirt out the sky, and you breathing this shit in. 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies, which is happening now. These devils right now, taking us down. They don't give a damn, especially with the fucking food. Trying to put bugs in food now, just to beef up some meat. That's the devil for you. It says, the Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies. And who are my enemies? The one that had us in captivity. These damn white people. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them. Yeah, when the police come around, like in that movie Minister Society, they was sitting on that brick wall chilling and stuff. And when the police pulled up, them niggas fled. They fled like flies. Like you swatting, like they were swatting flies. That's how fast they hopped off that brick wall and flew off that damn thing. Who was I? Oh, it was down here. 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them. And thou shalt be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. That means we were scattered. We're in every kingdom on planet Earth. A lot of those Ukrainians is Jakes, man. They got that Jake spirit, man. We ain't afraid of nothing. They got that lion spirit on them, man. You know, Russians too, man. Them people are hardcore, man. They could live around Jake. We would get along fine. I could kick it with a Russian or a Ukrainian. But Idumean, nah. Their spirit is different, man. They got that different spirit going on, man. You can see it. Why is it a lot of Ukrainians boxing now?
And if I forget,
you know what I'm saying? And they got skills. They knocking Jake out. Yeah, you ought to hear about them stories out there in Ukraine, man. Them people going at it, man. In them trenches, they actually going at it, and them Russians love the war. They love to go to war, man. They in them trenches. They wear them. I forgot the name of them cameras, but they put it on their chest, and they hop in those trenches, and they go at it. I know you hear Jake, man. Folly, man. This place is crumbling right now. All Jake is about is folly. Well, I got this other video. I gotta make this video. You ought to see Jake with that money, man. He made that his God. And what you doing it for? These women? These women are defiled, man. They doing it just to take another man's woman. That's what that is. 27. The Lord will smite thee with the blotch of Egypt, and with the inroads, and with the scab, and with the itch, wherefore canst not be healed. 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. The Lord goes, that's what niggas across the street, they done. They looking, but they don't want to know. That's on them, man. Niggas waiting for an Uber. I don't give a damn. It's all about the hopefully elect, and the rest gonna be deleted by the Lord, man. 29. And thou shalt group at the noonday, and as the blind gropeth in darkness. Yeah, darkness meaning that y'all ass is dumb. Is what you call it? What's that word? When he says you should darkness, it means that means you docile or reprobate. You know what I'm saying? You're not your learning process is not in you, especially for these scriptures. Every Jake's supposed to have these scriptures, man. It's supposed to be learning the Most High's name, because not knowing the Most High's name is a sin. And Jake, that's on you, bro. Nothing I could do about it. I can't force this word upon you, and I'm pretty sure these Jakes know. If you've been on YouTube, you know about the Hebrew Israelites, man. And I got the sign out here, so they happy in this captivity. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Let me get that. Isaiah. Those are Proverbs. It's Proverbs 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. That's what these Negroes doing. They envy the oppressor and try to be like them, try to emulate things they do and shit. It's just not gonna happen, man. They're not gonna deal with you on a rich man level. They're gonna keep you at a nigga bay. Envy not that oppressor, man. And choose none of his ways, man. And one of their ways is deleting other Jakes. Yep. Hating us and shit. Hating their own brother. That's why Jerusalem is called City of Peace, because they peace with all the other nations, but not peace with their own people. That's on them, though. 29. And thou shalt grope in the noonday, and as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. Yeah, you got to become wicked. You got to be a wicked man to prosper in this society. Goddamn fucking flies, man. You got that trash over there, man. But you know, the Most High put them there so they could see these signs. They've been warned. Matter of fact, let me get that again. Let me get that again. In Ezekiel. Yep. 3, let me start at 10. Ezekiel 3, verse 10. Let me get it at 10. So I'm cleaning my hands of their blood right now. My blood is off, their blood is off my hands. That's probably why the Most High set me right here in this area so they could see it. I know there's another Hebrew Israelite. There's another Hebrew Israelite. Them niggas are everywhere. This is Ezekiel 3, verse 10. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thy heart, meaning your mind, and hear them with your ears, meaning understanding in this word, and go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, my people, that look like me, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, power of Yasha'Allah, whether they hear or whether they forbear. Whether they hear it or they forbear. That's on them. So no hard feelings. And Satan's fucking with these fucking flies, man. We go back to Deuteronomy. These curses. We start at 30. Deuteronomy 28 and 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Yeah, these rappers, they trying to dig everything another man got, man. They trying to deal with your woman and call her law Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash 144. Shalom. Barakatah. And thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Yeah, the Negroes built the White House. Only time they could dwell in there when they clean that place up. Issacharites, they building all these houses right now. They building all these houses, but they don't live in there. They live on the east side, which is called Sunrise Manor. which I call Compton and Watts, mixed in with Mexico. That's on the other side of the 15 freeway. Anything on the other side of the 15 freeway is all toe up, man. And they got Ishkarites, they got white trash, and what you call them, Negroes, grimy niggas live on that side of town. But the Ishkarites, they come from that side of town, come over this side of town and build those houses, but don't dwell over here though, unless it's like 50 to a household. That's why it says, thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and thou shalt not gather the grapes thereof. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes. Yeah, they did that to the Gadites. They when they massacred all those buffalo. That's what they did. They showed you in that movie Prey. They showed you right in that movie Prey. When that lady, she walked into the open field. When he walked into the open field, there was a bunch of dead buffaloes in there.
Yo!
Jake is fucking finished, man. Jake is finished. Want to be heard and shit. Want to be seen. Oh, but they're being warned. This stuff is out here for a reason, man. That's why the Lord put me in this area. He put me right over here. And they went up on parking over here too. It's like $6.75 just to park over here for an hour and a half. God damn. But hey, I can't put a price on salvation. And them niggas over there rolling up weed. Let me put this right here. That's what happens when you deal with the chocolate woman. You end up yelling and shit. Yelling at this crazy bitch. You light up another incident. It's hot as hell out here. Niggas on scooters. Jake is fucking finished, man. Yeah, we till all hell break loose. They gon' wish I was out here, cause I'm not gonna be nowhere to be found when all hell break loose. Them niggas over there rolling up weed and watching me. That's not the ultimate abomination. I don't know what it is. The Lord's words over here, man. Just hopefully you don't come over here smoking that shit, trying to talk to me, man. I'm gonna tell you how to get to stepping. That's a wicked ass smell too. That marijuana, that's a wicked smell right there, man. When you're in the truth, when you fully engulfed in this truth, that smell is wicked as hell. I used to be a fiend for that shit. But when you start to really get in this truth, that stuff start to smell like straight wickedness, man. And them devils put all kinds of chemicals in that shit to make it potent. So back in the day when you smoke a joint, you used to get high for like what? About 10 to 20 minutes. You used to be high for 10 to 20 minutes. Now, smoke a joint now. I never smoke one now, but they said you get high, you smoke one joint, you be high for about an hour. Like, got that stupid look on your face for a full hour. Them eyes, what up, homie? Yeah, homie, yeah. Nah, man. You gotta be finished with this life, man. You gotta be dead to this world, bro. You gotta say, fuck this place. Excuse my French, man. It just keeps slipping out. I gotta get better with my speech. But forgive me. 32. Oh, let me start at 31 again. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes. Thou shalt not eat thereof. Thine ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face, and thou shalt not be restored to thee. thy sheep shall be given unto thy enemies. Yeah, right now, or the sheep right now is are the chocolate people right now, and they fully engulfed in this society. They Kamala Harris. They said it's a Kamala Harris thing going on now. The chocolate women just loving that woman. They love that woman to death. They love her to death. They gonna vote for her no matter what. That's why it says, thy sheep shall be given unto thy enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them. And plus, Kamala Harris' father's father used to own slaves. He was a Idumean. Matter of fact, he was a Amalekite. Because most of these Amalekites owned slaves, so I could put that title on her father's father. But he was an Amalekite that owned slaves in Jamaica, and he was and the women over there became the grapevine. It's full of grapes out there, and he was doing it. He was making sure. The reason why I'm up close to this camera because I got this instant and I want them flies flying near me and stuff, man. They're pretty disgusting. So slack ya, man. Yeah, so she's actually an Amalekite. That's why she can't dance. You ever see her dance? No rhythm. No rhythm, man. She looked like us. Like she's a female Herod. That's what she is. And she might become president. Let's hope she do. They say if she become president, the whole world's not going to respect them at all. They ain't going to respect the United States. Like, oh, they falling. Babylon has fallen. This is done. Because the alphabet people, they going to be everywhere. They trying to let the pedos become part of the alphabet society because they love children. That's why I don't got no kids, so I'll probably be dead. That goddamn Idumean did that to my child. I'm going in. I'm going in on him and his family. They all gonna pay. That's why it says woe to you that's with suckling child, man. No time to be having babies, man. You just do the work, man. Just live a boring life and call it a day. Call this a day. For the brothers that's out there with children, you know what I'm saying? Call Allah, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, may He bless your household. That's doing the work. Let me start at 31 again. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes. Thou shalt not eat thereof. Thine ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face, and shall not be restored to thee. Thy sheep shall be given unto thy enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. Another people, what that mean? Another race of people. It don't mean another Israelite group, no. It means another nation of people. And them Negroes over there smoking that weed. Curse them, man. That's a wicked ass smell. Hopefully the Most High bring in the man. Pull right behind that ass. Let me light up another incense, man. That wicked ass smell, man. That's been a disrespect. We're gonna light some up. We're gonna light some up near something that's holy. We're gonna light some up near something that's holy going on over here. All that is, they just cursing themselves, man. Their sun's coming out. And it's hot as hell out here, man. I'm gonna have to make this quick. They just cursing themselves. No, they have no excuses. None. That's why you don't pray for these people, man. Keep them out of your prayers. What the Most High said, I'm not going to hear your prayers, man. Don't pray for these people. Pray for the ones that want to make it, man. 32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. Yeah, we don't have no might, man. These devils could do anything to us, man. They could come up to your house right now and take your children away from you. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's the question. And 33, the fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up. Yeah, like the inventions. We invented everything, and these devils ate all this up. I'm trying to stay out that sun too. Boy, oh boy, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Slakia. 32, thy sons and this is 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and cursed alway. What's up, devil? 34, so that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. 35, the Lord shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed. Yeah, my body is toe up, man. I don't even know if I could fight anymore. From the sole of thy foot onto the top of thy head, getting headaches and shit. That's from this fucking food, man. Pretty soon we ain't gonna be able to eat nothing. We just be drinking water. You can't even drink the water, man. It's like if we're coming up so close. Let me just back up. Just endure this heat. So I can endure this punishment, man. Uh, 36. The Lord shall bring thee and the king which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. Yeah, we don't know Joe Biden. Where the fuck is he from? We didn't know no Bill Clinton. He came out of nowhere. Look at Barack Obama. He just popped out the goddamn blue. Even Kamala Harris. I didn't know about that woman back when Obama was in office. I never heard of her. Now she got the top seat now. Uh, 36, the Lord shall bring thee and thy king which thou set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other powers. Yeah, like that money. They got that devil face on there. I don't even go show no money to the niggas around. It says, there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. And money is made out of wood, it's made out of paper, right? So you Negroes is worshiping that money. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb like a nigger, and a byword among all nations whether the Lord shall lead thee. Yeah, we everything else on the planet Earth but our nationality. They call us black, even though we're brown, and they call themselves white, even though that devil, he is red. That dude is red. Where you get white from, man? You're supposed to be a pure soul, but why you in other countries just deleting folks, man? Bringing out that mpox on folks. Everything always start in Africa. That means they could go to, they test stuff out on those Africans out there, and them sell out jungle monkeys, whatever you call them, jungle bunnies, whatever you call them. Sold their people out. Let Bill Gates come out there and stick needles in people, man. You got to be ashamed of yourself. You think I would do that to my own people? I don't give a damn how much money you got. Fool. And Iran is not going to attack Israel until they come out with that MOTB. How about that? They keep saying they're going to attack. They ain't going to do nothing, man. That's all talk. That's nothing but a rumor of wars. That's all that is. .38. Look, and it says in 38, Deuteronomy 28 and 38. It's at the top of 38. It says, "Land will not produce," meaning your fruit. You ain't gonna grow nothing out here, man. You gotta depend. The Most High, when the end time really come, you gotta depend on the Most High and His Son. That's it. Those two names. That's it, man. What's that? What's that in the Second Ezra? What's that? 2 and 47. You gotta depend on the Most High, man. That's it, man. That's it. Nothing else, bro. .38. Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shall gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it. And who's the locust now? The devil. They take everything you own, man. 39. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them. 40. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coast, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil. Yeah, the olive oil you get now is defiled, man. Matter of fact, you gotta pray on it. Get them devil's guys up off that olive oil, man. 40. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coast, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil. For thine olive shall cast his fruit. Thou shalt begot sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. And what these devils say? It wasn't me. What they say? It wasn't me. My parents came from Germany. But you're enjoying the fruits of this land, man. You live in the best spots of this place. 42. All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locust consume. The stranger that is with thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come very low. Yeah, who's making all these records and songs? You know what I'm saying? Got the voice and everything, but who's making money off of them, man? You know what I'm saying? You're doing all the work, but you still live in an apartment building. You're supposed to be the owner of your own music. That makes sense, don't it? Not to these devils. 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. Yeah, you got to get a car loan. Everything you do that's a high priced item, you got to get a loan for it, because you just can't pull out 60 grand and be like, man, we're gonna get this car real quick. Unless you did some strange things for small change. Let's sell your colon cleanse, got your colon cleanse for some money. You can do stuff like that. But if you didn't sell out, you just can't pull 60 grand out your pocket or 38 grand and just grab that car without no payments. Then you got to put insurance on it. Then you got to get it registered every year. You drive on a land that is not yours. This is the Gadite land, and they gotta pay just to drive on their own land. That's crazy. They gotta pay to get some water. That's the devil for you. Uh, 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Yeah, like the football. The owner, all the owners are Amalekites. They're the head, and they control your ass. They tell you what to do, boy. Don't be out here protesting, boy. If you go protest something about what the president did. Don't be out there in your neighborhood trying to protest a police shooting, because your ass be out there living back with them. We're gonna make sure of that, boy. I'm pretty sure that's what they told them niggas. 44. Let me start at 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, mentally, physically destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of thy Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua Hamashiach, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee this day. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. That's why they say, how do you know you're a Hebrew Israelite? Because of the curses. We gotta borrow money from these devils. Who face on the money? Not mine. When I go to the bank, they got a picture on the wall of the president of that bank. Especially ain't no Jake on there. You got these damn devils up in there, man. 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder upon thy seed forever. Forever means for a time. 47. And this one says Israel will be enslaved. The Amalekites, the people over there call themselves Israelis. When the last time they was enslaved? This one says Israel will be enslaved. Look, you see it right there. My thumb is. Hope you see it. Right there it says Israel will be enslaved. This is Deuteronomy 24 and 47. 28 and 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness, and with gladness of heart, for abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, like those people right there. Those are your enemies, man. You serving them right now, especially when you wake up in the morning. This morning, I thought I had to go to work. Every morning I wake up on a weekend, because I usually don't work on a weekend. I thought I had to go to work, man. This is terrible, man. I woke up thinking I'm gonna have to go to work. And you don't want to be late for work. This place is hell, man. How you on the weekend? You supposed to be resting on the weekend, and you waking up thinking you had to go to work. This place is hell, man. "48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee." We got to go to their stores. Man, and buy everything they own, man. A Negro couldn't make this fabric unless he went to the devil's store to get the fabric. We don't own nothing here, man. If you didn't buy no clothes from these devils, you'd be walking around here naked. Unless you can make your own clothes, but you got to buy the linen. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go to this devil for every single thing. That's why the Lord says in Deuteronomy 47, 28 and 47, he said, because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart. You're supposed to serve the Lord, man. He's protecting your ass. You're supposed to be happy. You got to protect her, man. For abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Now we got a spiritual yoke on our neck. We got to get up every morning and go to work. If you don't work, you ain't gonna eat. If you don't eat, you be out. If you don't work, you don't have no money to eat. You gonna be out in these streets, man. Plain and simple. People running around here on a skateboard, begging. You be out here begging for bacon. You got to go to these devils for everything, man. And they trying to come up to you. I come in peace. Nah, man. Nah, man. And y'all got to deal with these people, man, every day. It's hard. It's hard to talk to them, man. They get mad because I don't want to talk to them, man. I just want to do my job and go home, man. God damn, they're trying to pick my brain and shit. What the hell is that? I don't know, man. 49, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far. Yeah, they came from America and Europe, and they came to the west coast of Africa. For you. They didn't just pick up regular people. They picked up doctors, farmers, people that know agriculture. They picked those people up, man. They know how to build houses, architects. They picked those people up. Because how is America built like this, man? They call it they think people in South America think America's paved with gold, man. We built this place, man. Slakia. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to this video probably next week. This sun is tearing my butt up. I'm gonna go there to the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth. The United States is on the end of the earth, man. It's like, what was that? 49? Yeah. As swift as the eagle flieth. What's the main animal on the dollar bill? The eagle. We already know who this devil is, man. It's just these curses, and you Negroes do not get it, man. You do not get it. Like that, I should have had the camera on when I should have just turned the camera on when that Negro walked by when I told him, well, I'm just preaching the word about this damn devil. We don't care about these devils and stuff. He said, people don't want to hear that. Then I was like, fuck them. He didn't expect that. I don't give a fuck what y'all don't want to hear. He was surprised I said that. I don't care, man. That's on them. I know who my enemies are, and you two turds are the enemy. You Negroes of this world are the enemies, man. Matter of fact, you became our worst enemies. You like the brick wall that's blocking the real enemy that we need to get to. So you like a barrier for these devils right now. And you don't want to come back to power because you think you could Slakia, these devils let you do anything you want to your own people, and you're not going to jail for it. These devils letting you do what they say, do what thou will. These devils letting you do that. Let me go down to 52 and I'm going to call it. And I'm going to do part 2 next week. 50, and a nation of fierce countenance which not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. And they showed you in that movie, I think it was called Masita, when they had a big slingshot machine, and when people was at Masita, which was a garrison, I think, when the Israelites were sitting up in there and had the walls, right? These Romans had this big slingshot machine. He was putting Israelites in that slingshot machine and throwing them against the brick wall. No regards for the old, man. They don't like this sign. This Satan starting to act up. Satan, what, no wind blowing earlier? Look at this, man. This is terrible. What time it is? I'm gonna wrap this up. A nation is, oh shit. Ugh. Yeah, let me wrap this up. Let me wrap this up because I don't got no stuff to hold this down. And with that, shalom, shalom.